All right. Hello, hello. Let's get started. So, this is going to be a new game for a bit because I have some stuff I want to test. In the Discord, there was some discussion about zoning versus direct risers to the data center. I am curious about that and what is going to be more effective, cost wise and bandwidth wise. So, thankfully, there was someone who gave or had already have as the cost for the risers per floor for install and daily cost. So we're gonna see make sure that's accurate to a degree. Then we're gonna go from there and find out best. So I have this new game on the beta build, but so this is not the main branch anymore. So we'll have access to racks. I've made this a little bit easier for testing purposes, more money, same day period. Now let's increase days in debt, even though I have free play enabled. Atom expenses are lowered. Let's drop socket costs as well. I have free play in all tech. I also am waiving power for the fees. And I think that's about all I change. Everything else is pretty much the same. So let's get started and see what happens. So the first thing we're going to do is just completely get rid of these racks. And also, registry. Oh, not that one. This one. I don't think I need sticky prints right now, but main thing is Barrett and Son. I want to get rid of these racks. Because I want... Let's get... Big... Oh. No. From that. This is probably going to be a bit large for that one, I think. So let's get a large one up here for that. Uh, let's get a... Not this one. I don't want this one. That'll also give me access to the what is it again? The jailbreaking. It's gonna want a mountable power extender. Expander, I guess. We'll go from there. Another thing is I am not going to be using these copper outlets. I'm going to be using these fiber for everything, and everything's gonna be zoned. It's gonna be the first test, figuring out how much everything will cost based on that. All right, need some power cables. Let's just get 4 for right now. I'm gonna need a bunch. Oh yeah, plus debugger and all that. You might actually need me a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna need to get a 1K for you. Let's move you over. Oh, no, you don't. Plug you in there. That way we have... Get out of the way. You know what? Let's get rid of this server too. Let's just get a bit bigger DNS server. I need something too big right now. Just big enough to handle server. Alright, next. We're gonna want the usual purple. Let's also get a 1500 purple for... Oh yeah, we can go. Gonna need them. Let's get a small shelf real quick. There's something smaller? Probably not. What I could do, though... I know there's a shelf. Put that, like, right there. Or the debugger. Really? Oh yeah. Always using you. Now, we have that. The next thing I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need a firewall in order to rip the software off of it. Oh, this also isn't mountable. Okay. No problem. I don't need too much from this. Yeah, plug it in. Copy the software off of it, and that should be it. So, we need to remove the high availability kernel on you. I want to copy, then, oh, I'm missing a step though. I need to get a different router that is not high availability in order to pull this software off. Because the thing is, without the high availability kernel, and if I just replace it with Firewatcher, it's just going to act as a switch. Which is not what I want right now. So... I can do this. And I'll get it into the range. Alright. So now I can go back here. Get the kernel on you. To... Yeah, on you to you. There we go. So if I pull this up, it is now a regular kernel without high availability. And it has 2 more sides, which means I can now copy the Firewatcher on you to that. Now I can set up the firewall there. And now these are just dead devices right now that I can just use for hardware or software copying. Now, next thing, zoning. Let's get this prepped. I'm going to need, before I start, let's, okay, where is it? Really? Alright. Since I am not really focusing on the clean network per se. Oh, I don't have it yet. Interesting. Alright, maybe it's that. It should exist somewhere. I just don't know if I have access to it yet. Maybe not. Alright. I'll skip that for now. Well, either way, I'm gonna need a 1K network. That green. And this could actually be used up there. That would be a good idea. You know what? Let's pull up Rocket Store and grab the sticky printer just because I like making things clean. Let's take this. Let's take this. I need anything else. I guess I could set up DHCP. I haven't tried that yet. So you know what? Let's try DHCP. So here's the idea. That ain't gonna work, okay. It's fine. Power 500. Plug that in. Turn that on. Now. Oh, shit, I should also grab that switch. Because here's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have all 3 of these consumers connect to this switch. The switch is then going to connect to this router. Then I'm going to have to add a fiber port, RJ45, right here, with a 200 fiber. then we're also going to need around 1500. 1K. Probably 2Ks, honestly. Yeah. I'm also going to need a power expander for this, but instead, let's get a UPS. Which will also need a power expander because I have a DHCP server that I want to set up. Well, oh well. Oof. Oh, that just barely works. Cool. Oh, that works right there. Awesome. Next, ooh, I'm gonna need one more. Shoot. Oh, in the meantime, let's set these guys up. 1500 goes all the way over here. The other 1K goes here. Oh. Shoot. Oh, you? Really? You're gonna be like this. Yeah, you're gonna be like that. Oh. Yeah, okay, 2K it is. Oh, I wish I had that cable maker. That would be so nice, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure 1500 will come in handy one time. Alright. So, green goes to port 0. Yeah, and then we also need a... Let's do a white cable for this, I guess, just for the connection to the main backbone. Then this is gonna go to there. This is gonna link to outlet 2. But for now, let's go back downstairs, and here's a question. Is Tower Link 1? Yeah, this is the only fiber, so we'll be able to tell real quick. So, initially we have a setup cost of Q10. And that actually does line up with the screenshot of the spreadsheet. Daily cost is going to be correct as well. That is awesome. So, data I have is very likely going to be correct. That is good news. Oh, so it's time to take this. Go upstairs. I want to configure this DHCP. Now, what's interesting about this? I might have to set up a more complex network stack in order to do different you manage RIP and other broadcasts. You know what? I'm also gonna need to connect this to that. So let me get a 500 real quick. In the meantime, the DNS mask? Describe. Yeah, okay. Recompatible uses. Oof. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. And it would work. Alright, well, for right now. Yes. That is correct. Huh. Is there an extra one? Yes, there is. Well. I don't learn how to do DNS. So. Not DNS, DHCP. Oops. There. So, DHCP option. And I'm actually gonna follow IP addresses on this one for right now. I don't think it's gonna be fully IP because of things, but what I'm gonna do is the prefix being 10.0.1 or zone 1 on you. Oh, you want? I should probably have it on 1 dot. And now, if I connect you to that, you'll get my addresses. Yes, you do. Not exactly valid IP addresses, but it works. So, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to set DHCP show on no number address binds reservations. Okay. Awesome. Bind as fixed. Yes. Awesome. So, that tells me a lot, actually. Next, I'm going to get an alias. Well, I don't think I should probably set an alias, yeah. DHCP boot. It's going to be DHCP. Or no, I think that's going to be a net thing, isn't it? Yeah, net DHCP boot. time 1. So now I can do which, no, that makes sense. Oh, you're offline, aren't you? Yeah. Actually, can I just... No, I don't think I can, because I think that's only for... Yeah, that's only for the scanning and stuff. For adder set view debugger. Yep, there we go. For now, that'll be 1. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I think I should have at least some kind of firewall blocking each flue. Though, I don't think I'll need it, actually. Because this router will just forward everything there, and if it's just on the switch, it shouldn't matter that much. Well, this should work. Alright, time to set up the next area. Or next zoning. Time for floor 2. In the meantime, let's get... Before I head up... green... cable for this. Ooh, just close enough. So... up we go. Now this one is technically a enterprise. So I would kind of feel better having a direct route to the data center. I think that's what I'm gonna do too. Just because there's like a there's a fiber connection here, but it's... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, there's also this guy. You're gonna want to connect to him anyway. I think. Gonna get a router. You're gonna have a direct fiber connection. You're not gonna be long enough. I'm gonna need a repeater. Oh, you're gonna be like that. Well, that tells me I'm gonna need a 2K at least. No, I guess I can cross that. Like... No, internet network cable. I use blue? Yeah, it's the blue one that's horizontal. This to that is going to be the 1500 green. We're going to need another 1500, which is going to have to be a different color. So buy all that. Then you're going to give me a 1500 orange. Oh shoot, this should have been a orange one. Well, coincidentally, I have an orange 1500. Oh, shut it. Alright. Gonna need an extra one, but that's fine. So it's time. Oh. Do I want to set HTTP on this? I might. Would be helpful to a degree. Would it though? I don't know. I'll just set a address on this and leave it for right now. This is gonna be zone 2. And you are instant. So let's just go 531. It's not a real IP address, but I don't care. Oh, right. Because of that. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so I need to file 2 on new. And then I can set the address. Oops. Wait, really? Wait, are the dots a problem? Oh my gosh, it is. Huh. Okay. That's avoidable, I guess. Kind of funny, though. Okay. So that means I need to go downstairs, or go down a floor, and set the 10 dash instead of 10 dot. That's kind of funny. Alright, no problem. Can I still ping? No, it doesn't look like it. So I want to now to DNS map. What is it? That as 531. Oh. I see. I'll have to remember that. Oh, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Everything else should mostly be fine. I just gotta get an extra plug for this. And that should be everything. Oops. Give me my cable back. So next, as I was hoping to do, bring this back over here. So I need to what was it? DHCP option prefix 10-0-1- on you. Because right now, I just move this and I ping n.0.1.xdbl. It's unreachable. Or this mnmw, it's also unreachable. Good to know. Game over, free play. Well, duh. I wasn't planning it. Alright, so I need to net address. Wait. Net address clear on you, of course. You. That way, when they get a new address, they should get valid IP addresses. Oh, it's got a little power outage. What a shame. Alright. So this is all set up. That's set up. That is ready for a new one. Now, I just need to set up the new zone for floor 2. It'll be about another 1K or yeah, unfortunate. Oh well. So now I can route add 10.0.2 by 6 on you. I also want a DNS map. That's not what I wanted. Well, shoot. 10-0-2 dash what? 531. And now I can link ICCL This is going to be multi-mode, and it's 2 floors. So 450 times 2 for 150. 500, yep. Yes. That is still correct. Awesome. Now, if I check, I should be getting happiness. Nothing. Why? Is everything powered on up there? Should be. I hope it is. Yeah, it's powered on. That would be why. Alright. F2, TAC 531. Via 2 on you. Now can I ping? There we go. So now I should be having happy customers. Yes. However, that is not what I'm here to do. Let's get a new floor. And we're going to link this one to Zone 1, as this is going to be residential. Should be, at least. That's a hope. Yep, residential. Alright. So... oh, there's a fiber connection here. Nice. This could have been our zone, new zone, but oh well. We're once again going to go with the usual... huh, interesting. I guess this is the most basic router. Alright, no problem. We have those two. All I want... actually, no, we don't. So let's just get power cables. 2 500s, just in case. We actually are going to want at least one power expander, just in case I have to pull my debugger out here. At least until I get my cart going. I'll do that next, but not too worried about it. I'd probably get away with a 500. Here, probably gonna need a 2,000. That's gonna be 1,500. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Now, let's continue on. Oh, no, you don't. There's the extender. I can plug this in without an issue. Oh, right. I needed the DHCP server. I'm doing that. Do I, though? I really don't know what DHCP will actually do for me, per se. In all honesty. But, might as well have it there anyway. Anything's more interesting, I guess. Because I'm gonna need... really do that. And then... does that fit here? Yes. Huh. Third bigger. What other expanders do we have? A 5? I could do a 5. Bit overkill, but oh well. What you gonna do? Here's the size of the server. Okay. Let's do it this way. And I can have the debugger there. That plugs in there. That plugs in there. Plugs in there. That plugs into that. Now, next. Get all these wired up. What the? What? Huh. Huh? What is this? Is that just like, a command menu that, like, built in by default but not actually used? Cause, huh. Oh, you're really gonna be a pain. You are gonna be a huge pain. Okay, no, you're not. Good. Oh, I was kind of worried there. All right. So, I'm gonna need a purple. It's gonna need to be a 500 purple. I don't care. It's a bit unfortunate that I can't link this to that, but with the annoyance, I'm not gonna worry that much. You know, oh. Oh. I'm thinking, I just realized something. Broadcasts. DHCP. With the switch being depth first, it's gonna see the switch, or the router first. That router is gonna forward it down to floor 1 where the DHCP server is. Except it's not. Because it's on the switch, not the router. Okay, never mind, we're good. Right? Yeah, because default traffic, which is going to be broadcast as well, can be forwarded down route or port 0 anyway, so we can actually test that real quick, actually. Oh, I don't care about debt, it's fine. I can go into as much debt as I want. The bank won't care. And I'm gonna want a... yeah. Well, here's another bit of science that we're doing. Is this gonna cause problems? Can I get address or DHCP addresses? The answer is no. Awesome. Well, actually, there's a bit of a problem with my current science method. Let's fix that. So we're going from 3 to 1 using BBQH and VPRC. Now we can do the science. Yes, good. Alright, and plus I'm pretty sure I can DHCP. Net DHCP. Oh yeah, help. Request on you. No DHCP response from any host. Sweet. That answers my question. So now I can do you know what? One thing I could do as well, instead of doing 10 in dot or 10-0.zone, I could do 10-zone dash floor. Let's do that instead. That way it's going to be a bit easier. I can see you zone and floor. So DHCP option prefix 10-zone, which is 1, 4 of 3, and then dash on you. I like that better, honestly. So now, once I connect you to this, you guys should be getting DHCP addresses. Awesome. So, now I also need to set the default on you. Now you guys should also be happy. Maybe. Yep, there we go. And then we can do DHCP boot. Oh, wait. Which, yeah, damn. That's fine. There we go. And that'll kind of just reduce broadcast traffic. Alright! Now, here's one thing I can do. I kind of want to see what happens if I do it. This might also help. Can I ping you? No. But if I... Really? Did I make a mistake on the connections up there? I probably did. Alright, good. Looks like everything is stable right now. Wasn't sure. There have been a few network changes out here recently, so... worry about that. Yeah, gee, I wonder why. There we go. Alright. So, I can ping... So let's address set DNS on, oh, you, DNS. So now I can do DHCP option DNS at DNS on you. Which would work if I did that. Awesome! Now, it should still work, because if I ping DNS, it works. And y'all should still be happy. Yes. Well, you're still unfulfilled so far, so... you're not. So, can I, real quick, a DHCP boot you. There we go. Done. Awesome, awesome. That is all done. So now, let's look at the link view. So floor 120 has a peak of 11. 1 to 3 has a peak of 7. 2 to 0 has a peak of 8. And I am paying 100, 38, and 34. And if the math is correct, if I just routed everything to those floors, instead of, like, 3 to 1, it would probably be more like... That's Cat 1, right? Oh, it's Cat 5. Oh, no, it's Cat 1. So it's... That'd be... What's that, 3? That's 2? Looks like it. Plus 20, so... Instead of 34, it would be 41. Now, it's not a lot, but imagine what would happen if I Oh, shoot. The next one's gonna be a recycler. But that's fine. I can set that up on the next zone. Or in the same zone, I should say the same zone as the one under it. Or two. A bit of a daisy chain, weirdly enough. Kind of. But still pretty useful, because now I don't have to go all the way down to floor 0. I just have to go down to floor 2. Interesting. I'm kind of liking this already. Alright, real quick. Function prefix being 10-1 for zone 1, -1 for floor 1, dash. New. That's all I want to do here. Now let's go set up floor 2 first. Yeah, 2 first, because that's going to be a new zone. So, Socketeer, we're going to want... Copper or fiber? Let's do copper, honestly, just for right now. If I need to upgrade, it's going to be pretty simple. And now I can do a green 200. Now we want a F2 Roo to F4. And now, before I do anything, I can also... Okay, good, I do have it. But I don't think that's gonna reach. Alright. No problem. Say fuck you and just add a $10 rack. Or shelf, I should say. Now I can go to the shell, route add, and since I already know the exact route, I can, or what route it's going to be, or not route, the prefix, I should say, I can say that this route is going to be 10-2 for zone 2, and it's going to be floor 4 on you. Oh yeah, via 4. So now I can go floor 4, get that started. And this is going to be extremely simple. It's just going to be a quick... Really? 500? Alright. Quick orange cable. Really? Floor to 2. Roo to that. West link. And... real quick. Once again, I'm going to need a quick $10 shelf. Pull up the debugger. And now I can do adder set to 10 dash 2 dash 4 dash 686. So now, I'm pretty sure I can do this. DNS map as 10-2-4-686. I don't know if that's going to be working fully, but we're going to find out here momentarily. Alright, so now if I show the routes on here, we can route add 10-2 dash via 6 on U. And then I can also do 10-1 dash via 5 on U. So now if I ping that, it works. You know, if I ping a -1 dash 1, let's bring it to 10-1 dash 3. Oop. I don't know if it'll work because the router isn't set up for that. Yeah. But that's fine. It works. And this link of 2 to 4 only costs me 34, which is the same as this one. Instead of, for example, now, well, no, it's fine. We'll check the next one. So I think this is actually going to be a better option in the long run because of these facts. That's really interesting. Because in my main game, and the game that I've been streaming, it has always been a direct riser link to the data center. One second, let me just pull that up real quick. Science. So if we load the stream game, I think this should still work even though it's a main branch from the main branch game. We're about to find out. Yep. So, honestly, I don't even remember this game that much, but if you look, everything goes to floor 0. And for example, this fiber setup cost of 260, and it costs 53 per day. Let's see, what else? Floor 6 copper, 62 per day. Floor 7, 164 per day. Though I think that's, yeah, it's a Cat 5 instead of a Cat 1. So, I really do think that this science has actually turned out to be really profitable. Not exactly profitable, but a very promising start. Well, let's keep going and find out, really. Secretariat. There we go. Scanning exploit. Yeah, sure, liability insurance. Why not? get a couple more floors set up zone 1. And here's the thing. This router doesn't have to be a simple, nano. This can be a full-on... And I think I am going to upgrade it to... I guess it's 3G one. I could have a converter. I don't think that's really worth it. Because those converters... And that's 18. $54. Yeah, so 54 is really the best. Versus the router's capacity of 175. So let's just get one of these. Yes, there it is. So let's real quick. Get another one. So I can plug this in. And it's just the configurations and all that. Right now, I don't think there's anything special about this router. Museum. Yeah, nothing special. So that means that it's going to just be a one-to-one replacement. And honestly, I don't really care that much. However, the one thing I am going to have to change is the default port. So let's do that real quick. Route default 5 via 5 on you. And now, simple replacement. Ruh-roh. Oh. And then you go to there. Voila. Simple replacement. Drag and drop. Pretty much. And now we can take this router and move it up a floor. Or a couple floors, really. You're joking. That's funny. I guess I forgot to turn that off. Oh well. At least I watched it happen. Well, I guess I can go to floor 4, drop this off, and keep going. this? How do I do it? Thank you. Trying to figure out how to report them. Alright, floor 5. Excuse you, not you. Yeah, it's common with... It's common in new streams. New streamers, I should say, but whatever. Expected. Alright. I need a 2K orange. 1K orange. Gray? What do you mean gray? I don't see you as gray. That's weird. Purple to me. $1,500 goes there. A 2K. Probably. Goes there. Oh, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna be annoying. Of course. You are. Am you? Okay, let's try. Let's get a shelf. There? There? What's that? Oh. Dang it. You're good. Now, are you good? Yes, you are. Which means I have to do a 1K down there. How rude of you. Alright, let's get something that probably won't work. Nope, alright. So I'm gonna need... Let's get a 5. Also gonna need a server. Means I need... do that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm gonna need a rack. Yes, they are big wires. I'm gonna put a rack right... Actually, I'm not gonna put that rack. I'm gonna put this rack. Or actually... You know what? I'm gonna put my... Do I? Nah, I think I'm gonna put the VoIP server somewhere else. Okay, there we go. Bit of weirdness there. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, well. Oh, I don't even need this size. Yeah, it's way oversized. Okay. Oh, I just need a 1. Yep. 1K. Cool. Now you can go up there real quick, so you can go there. Gonna need... Probably gonna want 500 for that. Yep. I'm also gonna need a 5 for that as well. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna need an extra one, aren't I? Oh, we're gonna find out. Well, actually, I know I'm gonna need one. So, let's get an extra power cable. Honestly, I could have gone for this, but oh well. Sunk cost fallacy in a way. I don't care about my debt. I might be 3,000 in debt, but I am in free play. The bank can't touch me. Okay, I have that, I have that. I just need to route the default. What? I didn't get the green. Oh, I got the green. Maybe not. Route default via 2 on you. And now, oh right. Shoot. I need to grab the extra. Yeah. Extra power cable, please. So now I can set up DNS. Not DNS. DHCP. I don't know why they have it configured as DNS mask when that is not. Well, that is something completely different, but whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. So DHCP prefix. This is going to be a zone 1. This is going to be 10-1 or 5. And then dash on you. Now, DNS. DNS on you. And then I also need put you there, so that's going to be another 1K. Up blue one this time, though. Got it. And then, oof. I need to set that one up. All right. So, 4-5, OUQG, U41. Gonna be something. Either way, not bad. Power outage in 4-5. Well, fuck you. Alright. 4-6. Whoa. 2 phones here. You know what? This will be where I put my VoIP service. Right now, though. Oh, you're... Oh, hello. Alright, no problem. No problem. Okay, we have that. We need probably a 500 barrel. Gonna want a DHCP server, and then I'm also gonna want a larger server for VoIP. Gonna want one of these. Probably gonna want a power expander. So let's get a 6. I can set up a rack. Apologies, I didn't even realize those notifications were visible. Whoops. I disabled that. Capture curse. Yeah, it's just capturing third-party overlays are disabled. That's very weird. Well, anyway, let's get back to it. I'm gonna want to... Let's get a 2,000 there, just in case. Let's get... We'll get a 500, just in case. That's gonna have to be a fiber of 1,500. Next, I'm also gonna need another 500, so that's probably gonna be a separate order, yeah. There's my VoIP server. There's the edge router. There's the rack hardware. There's this power bank, or power UPS for VoIP. cables. DNS server. Yeah, that should be it. All right. Let's get that one. That would fit. That would fit. It looks like it. All right. Excuse you. Excuse you. There we go. Ooh. Okay. That might barely do it. Might barely not. Alright, let's find out. I need 501 of that, and I'm going to need a 1K of that. Do I have... No, I'm going to need a 500 for the connection there. Oh, you are... Okay. I might be able to make it work. Just barely. Woohoo. Yeah, alright. You're going to have to go up there. $2,000. Alright, I'm going to need the switch for this. And you're lucky you get a direct fiber connection to the router. Just kind of unfortunate in a way, but whatever. You're not gonna be able to get DHCP. I'll have to disable before I do anything. Whoa. Hey, that was a bit of a party. Oh, wait. Why does the debugger not have a fiber out, port? Just curious. Well, not too big of a deal. Here's what I can do. Before I change anything, I can ping you, because it's on the default port. Net DHCP, disable, you. Yeah, net DNS set on you. Done. And since we're gonna add our set to 10, 1, 6, 104. Now you can stay. Then I want to route default via 2 on the router. Alright, and then that DLOS? Yeah, DLOS. Okay, so F6. Did I get the switch yet? I did not get the switch yet. This should really be a fiber connection, in my opinion, but meh. I'll worry about that. Hmm. Hmm. Bit funky. But it'll work. Get a 1K just for... make sure it'll work. Chill out. Thank you. Would this work? Please? Thank you. Alright. Alright, then the DNS server. DHCP. Keep saying that. Alright, what time is it? It is about that time. Oh, that's nice. Alright, anyway. I think I'm gonna take a real quick break. Maybe, 5-10 minutes. Need to do a few things before I get do any work tonight. So, I'm gonna take a good 10 or so minute break. Make sure to just, get some stretching done, hydrate, all that fun stuff. And I will see you all in a few, maybe like 10-15 minutes or so. See you then. Okay, it was a little bit longer than I wanted, but I am back. So, I probably have about another hour or so left on the stream, so also getting a food delivered, so we'll probably take another break before I end. But that should be it. Looks like everything is set up here, I believe. There, and there. Oh. Route. Go on you. Port 2. Awesome. Well, I guess the next thing I need to do is set this up. So let's get 2 power cables. What am I doing on power? Or not really power, but money. Well, if this is a normal playthrough, I'd be doing okay. Unfortunately, this is not a normal playthrough. And, yeah, the bank is not exactly happy with me, but nothing they can really do. Let's see. I'm going to need a 1K, I believe it was. Yeah, 1K. Oh, thank you. My bad. Oh. Oh no. Okay, well, this goes on my cart then, that I'm gonna have to get later. But, yeah. Let's see here. Excavators. UPS. Silly. Alright. Let's try this again. This time, with a beefier UPS. Now, you are also going to need a 4 and a 5 and 1. 501,000. Network. 500 red. 1,000 red. Then we're also going to want... Yeah, I'll do that real quick and then get a 5,000 green. Thanks. That was fast. In the meantime, I want to program install VoIP on you. Yes, program show installed. View installed. Okay, how about running? Okay. Ah, so I could probably... Oh, I can't. Can I run? Can I start another VoIP server? On you? Yes. Okay. Oh. Diastat? Oops. Okay, you're gonna be on that one. Yes. I see, so CPU is pretty much maxed. So I'll just leave it as is. Alright, cool. I know about debt, I don't care. Boing. Alright. Clear that up. So, VoIP is going to be QGMP. Now let's head down to floor 1 to connect everything. How long has that been off? That's awkward. Alright, anyway. Let's get 2 sockets with the sockets here. Let's get enough room just in case something goes wrong. Go. Now, oh. You're just slightly... Okay, fine. Guess I'm doing 500 greens. In the meantime... Now, I think that these will be the last ones. I'm going to set up a new zone on the next one. So So on floor 1, floor 5. Gotta get the cable-o-matic here soon, but same time, it's not that big of a deal. Alright. Voila. That should make them happy. Cool. And now, floor 2. You... Now you're on your own zone. Well, 4 is also on their own zone, really. I think. No, they're actually piggybacked. C2. 2 and 4. Okay. That means... Yeah, floor 7 is going to be its own zone now. Do I have DHCPL online? I don't think I do. No, it wasn't set up. Oh, 6 was, not 5, though. Well, it's there. Wait, what? What? Huh? Well, that explains it. There we go. Okay. That's the wrong color, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, there's that. I am once again in crippling debt, but suck it, bank, you can't touch me. So I guess now I'm kind of stuck doing this one. That's going to be their own zone. Now I could have 4 be its own, or be the zone hub. You know what? 7 is going to be the new hub. Because this has the CCTV, the software nexus, and this tower worker. And it has a fiber right there. Which means I'm gonna need a big router. So, time to pull out the big Micro 3, I think it was? Yeah, the Micro 3G. Pop it there. Now, what? Can I move you? No. Screw you, because I'm just going to make my own rack. Plop it right there. As I want a rack mounted 800 watt UPS. I want a 6 expander. And I'm gonna want a 500 fiber. Can't get away with 200, right? No. I can hand. Ooh. Yeah. Gonna want. Once again, I'm gonna want its own switch here. So that's gonna be 1,000 for orange on Ethernet. And then fiber. Oh. That's fine. Let me just look at the switches real quick. There's the Blade 66. That might be a bit larger, though. Eh, screw it. Just check out all this stuff. Throw myself into more debt. This is fine. Who doesn't need more debt? Yeah, alright, that's fine. I can just slot in a small... right there. Yep. Confirm that. And there we go. Rack mount. Oh. You know? Oh, no, wrong one. I don't think I ever thought about network security. Uh-oh. 7 or 1? Let's go secure 1 real quick. Thankfully, I have the high availability router here, so I can just convert that to for its own thing. Oh, I also have this one. That kind of helps. Kind of. Well, thank you. At the same time, it kind of doesn't because of all this, so... screw it. Either way, I'm gonna need a expander, probably 5. I think I'm gonna need another. Yeah. Because doing that isn't gonna work. They're too low. That means I'm gonna need a small little shelf. Right there? Maybe a bit lower. Okay, fine. Higher. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Did you? Maybe. You can tolerate it. Good. This is... Why did I get a new one when I have two of them right there? Sometimes. Yes. Sometimes. I'm like, oh, that was silly of me. Really? Nah. Okay. We'll worry about that later. Oh, you are really annoying. Okay. You know, this is its own kind of challenge. I don't know. Oh, well, it's fun. Having fun doing mad science. Alright, while that waits, fucking hell. Alright. Debugger is active. Let's plug it in there. There we go. Then we want to firewall setup. You. They're all protected. Actually, no, you want to stay there. Really? Oh. Oh dear. Huh. I forgot about that. No. Once again, they can suck it. Alright. Either way. New one, please. Yeah, don't mind this negative $16,000 of debt. It's fine. Either way. Here, floor 6. This is kind of disingenuous right now because it's still pretty far. So I think the next thing is going to be seeing what the next hub gets me. Thought I ordered some gray cables as well. Guess not. It's a good thing I did. Or didn't. Now we're getting a bit of load. Awesome. This really is a bit overkill, but whatever. Now, just to confirm... Ping you. Ping you. So... remove... bin... high availability kernel on you. Then we don't have. Gonna need to go grab the very regular piano. Might not have one down there. That's free though. Nope. That's fine. I can just buy a new one. I could have gone this one. Doesn't. I don't have the high availability kernel. It's fine though. Actually, a bit more expensive than the one I got, so it's fine. Not too worried. Oh, I'm also gonna need a barrel connector. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Alright, fine. Such a weird way of managing this shit, but oh well. This is fine in its own way. I bought it. Where is it? I know I bought it. There you are. I guess you're on your side now. Alright. So now I can ping this. So, it's time for some fun. SFTP RM bin high availability kernel on main router. Then we want to copy the regular kernel on you to main. Want to copy bin Firewatcher on firewall to the main. So, step 1, remove original kernel. Step 2, install smaller kernel. Step 3, install firewall. Done. Firewall set up on you, and now things can't spread in between outside of the hub. Or this zone. Or spread into this zone, I should say. Who knows? That is some of the jankiest. That's a janky ass plan, but I love it. Alright, next. I don't think there's anything else I need to do here. We're just making sure that things can't spread. Oh, right, I also need to manage that. Ugh. Well, in all honesty, this is gonna be over here. If the power goes out, I don't really, on this floor, I don't really care about all this. The zone just needs to be online. Oh, right, I think I also need to reset up. I don't think the DNS server was, the HTTP server was set up properly. Hold on. Program view installed on. Oh, yeah. Alright, and then option prefix of 10.1.1. Option DNS. DNS. There we go. And I'm gonna need another firewall up there. I'm sure I can figure out a way up there. Let's see what's up there. And what to do from there. Alright. Get rid of this. Put this $10. Eh. Just to get rid of it, really. I don't need the money. The bank is untouchable, really, so. Alright. Time for some. The U is 6,000. 1,000? What am I on? There it is. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I would have to. I really don't. I really don't like that. I like. I understand, but I don't like it. I really feel like this should be an option when you buy after you buy it, not before. But that's just my opinion. Alright, anyway, I need a bunch of power. Oh, I found the gray cables. I don't know why they're up here. So 1,000 blue. I have 1,500 blue. Yeah, sure. So 9 to there will be a 500. You to here. Be 1,000 orange. You to... That's what I have already. I could do it direct there, but... That's gonna be 500. 500 green. Oh, right, yeah, then this. Gonna be the next one, blue. Not blue, orange. Then I'm gonna need a... How many, really? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5. Well, yeah, 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, start with 4. If I need another one, I can. I already had a green 5. Dang. Well, more cables aren't the end of the world. Oh, right, I can also, go back to normal time. Here's a question. How much space is on this thing? Just one. Shucks. Wait. No, I can't, because Firewall will have to have 2 for the... because of the... because it would need the route, the rule set, and the firewall program, so... Darn. Alright, we got the orange fiber optic. Oh, it doesn't need to be that large. But, yeah. This goes from 500 to 1,500, so... Alright, default. Yeah. This is gonna be a new hub. Or zone, I guess. And honestly, screw it. I'll make this a hub. The damn hub. Or like a resident, dual purpose hub. Zone thing. Whatever. So congratulations. You have become dual purpose. And technically, I don't have to really put these and plug these into that. I can plug it into the Switch as well, which has 3 RJ45 plugs left, and a bunch of fiber optic ones left. If that's the case, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright. So F7, LSOA. Alright, I'm gonna get my card set up after this as well. This is just a bit crazy, even for me. Set down to 4-0 real quick just to get the setup done. Okay. It's gonna be another green. Alright, let's get the card set up real quick. Of course, it's called a trolley in game, so the Brits will be happy about that. The first thing is first. I get my UPS. I get my debugger. And I'm gonna have my box of cables. Might as well put the switch in, or not the switch, the firewall in there. You're not gonna be long enough, are you? No. Yeah, that's fine. I can just do a firewall setup on that, and that way the debugger is isolated. Alright, next. Gotta set this up real quick, because I almost forgot about that. So, 7-0. LSOA. UWalk, and let's do multi-mode real quick. And just to confirm, let's check that. It's OM2. Be 450 plus 25 per floor. 25 times, what is that? 7, I guess 8 floors, really. Plus 450. So I guess it does count as 7. which means that that is correct. And 70 plus 80, 150. Yep. Awesome. So let's just make that link. And that's set up. And now... Alright, break time real quick. Give me a few minutes. Alright, and I returned with food. Let's get this back on the road. Yeah, that can... Oh, man. Grimy termite. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's a, That's 4-7. Alright. You can stay disconnected for right now. In the meantime, 10-3- by a 7. Oops. I guess I'm gonna use this real quick. Alright, let's get back up to 7 and finish things out. Oh, I can press shift to speed up. I just found out that out. I'm always nervous because I found a bug with racks, like a few patches ago, where they would cause things to freak out and kind of just like explode chaotically when the cart came into contact with a rack. Thankfully, that has been fixed, obviously. All right. What the? What just happened? Excuse you. You have worm activity, but you're not infected? That's weird. Oh, you're on there. Ow! Oh, I haven't set up. Whoops. Okay. Oh, shit. That's not good. I guess it's a good thing that I had that set up as a firewall as well. Dash. Give me 1 minute. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Let's get it go. Let's continue on. 153. So now we want a DNS map. Critical lost as 10-3-7-153. If I ping, what the ping that? Awesome. I want to route add 10-3-7 dash via 0 on you. Mm-hmm. Forgot about this. Stream audio. Stream voice. Shoot, what floor was it? No, it was A floor. I don't remember what though. I'll find out here in a minute.
Everything's alive. Hmm. Yeah, that's understandable. You contain? I don't think you've contained it yet, so I think I'm just gonna skip it. For right now, at least. 6 or 5? 6, okay. So 6 with that needs to be. So let's get VoIP going. Ah, man. I have to take another quick. Well, actually, shit. It is pretty much time for me to wrap up. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's do this real quick. Fire 4 on you. Where do you come from? Where do you... Huh? Yeah, well, whatever. Ah, shoot. Got rid of it. Alright, well. Voice over IP. Alright, let's get that. Gotta... There we go. 6 and 0. And now, people should have VoIP. Did I forget to actually set up? Oh, no. I have that disconnected because of the tower. Oh, I think that should be fine now. I hope. I see worm activity. You're getting pulled off the network again, though. Ooh. Well, either way, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I think the science was very successful. I also learned about DHCP, how that works. So in overall, I do think zoning is going to be the better option. Because that will increase... Ooh, actually, hello. I'm going to have to upgrade that. Anyway, either way, absolutely, I think zoning will be the better option for taller towers, because from what I can tell, the setup cost may be larger, especially for like the zone setup. But it's also a lot cheaper if you're having a fiber run every so often versus each floor running 7 to 0, 6 to 0, 5 to 0, and so on and so forth, up until like 4:15, for example. I would definitely recommend doing zoning. That it takes a bit more work, absolutely. It would take a lot more power, so you'll definitely have to watch this gauge. And as we can see, floor 6 is pulling more power than pulling more power I think that's because of this. So, overall, zone your tower. Don't just do what I used to do and stick risers all the way down. It makes things a lot easier to manage. Well, I would say manage actually, because now everything just runs to a central hub, and then that hub can just kind of push different the network addresses or prefixes down the chain. So yeah, today we learned. Either way, have a good one everyone. I hope you'll have a good time. Make sure to take care of yourselves. And yeah, have a good one, everyone.